Okay, this is the video I didn't want to make, but now I'm forced to make it because it's kind of getting really annoying seeing people fail the Hero for Hire fight with Infinity Watch. I didn't want to make the video because this team was just so brainless and unfun, and there's nothing really to talk about when the devs decide to make the team super tuned, over tuned, OP, to the point where there's no skill involved. It's just stats and bunch of mechanics and abilities piled on just to make you lose, to try to force you to lose. Um, there's not really much to say about it. I've been watching what a lot of people put out there, a lot of content creators making videos on it. I kind of avoided it because I knew it was just going to be countered by another cookie cutter team. So, but now it's gone to the point where we're failing so much, and I've been seeing the bad advice being given, just noticing it, and I kind of feel obligated to correct this misinformation because it's costing my alliance a lot of losses to this team, and it's pretty ridiculous at this point. So, let's take a look at my Infinity Watch real quick. So this is my Infinity Watch. It's about 900k raw, and war. When you have all your rooms up, it's going to be around 1 million. Now I had Adam Warlock striker, and I've kind of jumped on the skirmisher bandwagon because people feel that that's the reason they're losing. Well, let me tell you, it's probably not. But I did it anyway just for the increased focus. I've noticed a lot of people are misplaying this fight really, really badly. Just in terms of ability, using what abilities correctly in the opening turn, and targeting who to target uh, the first turns. Okay, and I'm gonna go over that with you in this clip I have saved. But if you want to put Adam Warlock's skirmisher, go ahead. The increased focus isn't bad, but I can tell you when Omega Red comes out, this is going back because we're not going to be using this team on them. So yeah, this is pretty much what you're gonna see. Everyone's Infinity Watch out. Everyone has Gamora 6 red star, Phyla. These three are always gonna be the ones that are gonna be the most powerful. Nebula, Moondragon, Standard. I mean, I'm not gonna pump these up. Some people are saying, yeah, give her the 6 red star. No way, not gonna happen. You can win. You can beat this team can beat 1 million hero for hires. I think it starts getting really complicated around when you start running into the 200k Shang-Chi's. Yeah, it's tough. You could lose, but if you play it correctly, you're gonna increase your chances of winning. So I'm gonna show you right now how to do that. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I've loaded up. Sorry, I kind of started recording this right as the fight was loading, so I didn't get the pre-combat screen. But this is a 200k Shang-Chi here, and this team was like 1 million. It was a punch across, if I remember correctly. Um, so okay, now I'm gonna dispel some misinformation right from the get-go. When you fight this team, you do not go for Luke Cage first. Stop doing this. This is really bad. It actually does nothing for you. Because the real threat here is this guy. Okay? I know you have to grind through his taunts, but there's a way around it where you can remove you can remove pretty much all his charges and only have to deal with one cycle of taunt around Luke Cage. But you need all your opening cooldowns, which are your best ones, on him, on Shang-Chi, because you just want to really burst him down as fast as possible. So do not target Luke Cage. Don't do it. It's bad. Okay? I know there's a lot of bigger channels out there, more people that are well known than me in the MSF community, putting out these videos and whatnot but this is not correct. I've been playing this game a long time. I know this is the way to beat this team. I know this because I've only lost 3 times to it. And what have we played, like 20 hero for hire teams now since its release? And two of those 3 times I lost because I went targeted Luke Cage first. It's bad. It doesn't work. It's actually gonna really screw you up. So opening move. They're gonna, yeah, they're gonna go. You just gotta survive this. All right. This is another mistake I see right now. People doing. They go, oh, I'm gonna use Nebula Basic to get speed up. This does nothing for you. Okay. You do not use Nebula Basic on anybody. You don't use the special. You use the alt. You want to chain and remove as many deflects as you can off these guys. Shang-Chi gets more crit chance and block chance with the amount of deflects he has. You need to get rid of these as fast as possible. So you always open. I know they get evades, and most of these guys' attacks are unavoidable. But there are a few attacks that can be evaded, and they do come into play. I mean, you need to try to keep Nebula alive and Phyla-Vell as long as possible. But it makes sense to try to chain and try to remove as many deflects as possible. Most importantly on Shang-Chi and Luke Cage. So there you go. You want to get rid of all these, try to get as many deflects as you can. See, my Nebula's down, she's pretty low. We're going to survive this. Alright. I mean, I admit it's cutting it close, but this is a big team. I'm fighting a big team. Okay? It's tough, but I have a big Infinity Watch. You probably want to judge how big your Phyla-Vell is against their team and see but there is risks. You might lose, yes. If I lost Phyla-Vell here, but I had death proof. Unless there was a bleed there, I wasn't losing her. Okay? So there are risks. Alright, so now this is another key crucial turn. Gamora. I've heard people say go use basic here. No, incorrect. Sorry, but not sorry. This is not the way you play this. You use her special, you're trying to clear as many deflects as you can. You want to apply death proofs. You want to steal death proofs. Like, you want Adam Warlock to have death proof. He doesn't have death proof right now. You know? When they have they have drain with Phyla-Vell when this happens. So you need to apply death proof, and you need to do the AoE to get as many deflects off as possible. This is just common sense. See that? Now Adam Warlock has death proof. That's what you want. And they have more stacks of death proof. This helps their survivability. Unless she's bleeding them, they're not dying off these hits. Now, this is the part where you just unload everything on Shang-Chi. Okay? This is an important turn. You're gonna special with Adam Warlock and try to land the ability block. Doesn't matter. What you really need for it to land is the disrupt here, because the subsequent turns after this are just gonna remove charges, and that ability block is getting taken out anyway, right? It's gonna get cleansed, so it doesn't matter. What you need is the disrupt here. You don't want to target Luke Cage. Why would you want to target Luke Cage? Imagine I targeted Luke Cage here to ability block him and disrupt him. Then what? What if he's low enough, and then the following assists and attacks put him low, and he cleanses all that, and now you're screwed. You're stuck behind him. You haven't made any progress on Shang-Chi. Okay? And he's going to proceed to destroy you. So we're going to keep this disrupt, and now we need to take advantage of this time to burn as many charges as we can while he's while Luke Cage is proccing the taunt. See, that turn there? Let me rewind that. Right here, if Luke Cage doesn't have this disrupt right here, when he's already taunted. You've managed to avoid this taunt. You've removed the charge, and now I'm probably going to remove another one. There it is. There we go. We've gotten all the oh no, he still has one charge. Sorry. Yeah, now he's going to lose it. Yeah. So we've removed all the charges, and we're only going to need to fight through maybe 1 or 2 cycles of a procced passive taunt off Luke Cage. You see how much progress you made by doing that? It's actually a night and day difference. Now Now this part here, I'm going to be honest, I put it on auto. If you're worried about timing out, you could just put it on auto and manual target. Once the Luke Cage taunt is off, you can go back to it. But here I played it normally because I was recording, so I kind of want to go through all the turns properly. So I'm just trying to get rid of the taunt. Now I retarget back. Shang-Chi's dead. Now at this point, even if I lose 5 level, I'm pretty fairly confident that I'm going to win this. Because, I mean, it's going to be close. But yeah, just getting rid of Shang-Chi right here is huge. And now you can finish up here, right here. You can refocus Luke Cage through all the splash damage and the attacks that you've had to funnel through him. He's already down to no charges, and you've been kind of focusing on Shang-Chi and him at the same time. So you just have to kill him and then focus Calling Wing, and the game's over. I mean, if you have four Infinity Watch up while with this board state, chances are you're gonna win. Here I'm just autoing. You see, there's nothing really to talk about, and there's nothing skill based here. There's no with this team that you need to know. It's just the opening turns are the most important. They're the most crucial because they can make or break the fight. So please, guys, don't target Luke Cage. You're probably costing your alliance losses unnecessarily. I mean, yes, you could still target Shang-Chi and still lose the match. It's possible if you maybe try to take up too big of a Shang-Chi on, or Calling Wing, and your Infinity Watch is not built up enough. Yeah, you can lose, but that's up to you to judge. So there you have it. I hope this is helpful. I hope you stop targeting Luke Cages. Anyway, this team's done. Within probably this in a month's time, we're gonna get Omega Red and it's finished. But for the remainder of the time, just please do it the correct way. So that's that. Yeah, just gonna let this play out. Misty's dead, and there you have it. This is a win. Easy. Alright, if you have any questions, post them in the comments below, or you can hit me up on Discord. Alright? I'll catch you on the next one, guys.